Welcome back, everybody. Elizabeth Taylor shot to stardom as a 12-year-old, attracting attention throughout her life. The glitz, the glamour, her 8 marriages, struggles with addiction, and her courageous work as an activist, all adding to her mystique. Well, now, Elizabeth Taylor is the subject of an authorized biography, a first. It's called Elizabeth Taylor, The Grit and Glamour of an Icon. Best-selling author Kate Andersen Brower joins us now. Kate, welcome. I'm so happy to see you. Her very first authorized biography, the doors were open. You had access to 250 very close family and friends. Tell us how you gained this access.
Well, I got to know Senator John Warner, who was her 6th husband, and he loved her even years after they divorced. And he wanted a younger generation of people to know this courageous, trailblazing woman. And so I met with him, and he contacted her children, who then led me to the trustees of her estate, who gave me access to more than 7,000 diary entries and letters over the course of her entire life.
Thinking about that, because your diaries are your innermost thoughts, your innermost emotions. You got to read through those diaries. What did you learn? What did you glean from those?
You know, Elizabeth was so many things. She was so multifaceted. And I learned that she was very vulnerable. I always thought of her as she's an icon. You know, she did so much for HIV and AIDS, and she was this trailblazer, but she also just wanted to be loved for who she was. And so over and over again in these love letters to Richard Burton that haven't been published before, she says, one of them I love in particular, it's on tear-stained stationery, and she says, I don't want the Friday emeralds and the Tuesday diamonds, I just want you, because he would shower her with gifts. And she talks a lot about her addiction too, and her lifelong battle, and her 4 children spoke to me for the book, and they haven't spoken to a journalist about their mother so openly, and what it was like being raised by such a the most famous movie star of the 20th century. And so, I mean, it was fascinating. One
of the other things that was revealed in this was that her father was abusive toward her. That's something I hadn't read before. But what did you learn about that and how it affected her relationships?
She had this, you know, she was a child star from 12 years old on, and her father was frustrated and took it out on her. She was making more money than he was. And at one point, he did hit her. She said she had lockjaw the rest of her life because of the way he abused her. And I think it affected her relationship with men. She had a very, you know, passionate love affairs, and sometimes they were violent. You know, with some of her husbands, when they would be drinking, there were violent incidents over the years, and she craved this kind of passion. Like, she loved Richard Burton and Mike Todd. Michael Wilding, her 2nd husband, was this British gentleman, and she kind of grew tired of that.
You talked about her kids. What did they say it was like to be raised by Elizabeth Taylor? Was she present then?
I think she was a working mother.
Sure.
So a lot of the times they were in boarding schools, but she was also a loving mother, and she cared so much about her family, and her 4 children are lovely people who don't really crave the spotlight in the way that she did. But I mean, what she did for HIV and AIDS is her greatest legacy, because she was the original influencer. You know, and she went out in the 80s.
When no one was doing it.
Nobody was doing it. There was such a stigma among these gay men who were dying. There was no treatment at the time, and she saved countless lives. And I interviewed Dr. Fauci about her, actually, and he talked about how much she knew about the science behind the treatments. And she was running kind of a Dallas Buyers Club, too. She was sending money to an organization to try to get experimental treatments at the time when there were none.
What a legacy. What a legacy, and what a lot of untold stories we haven't heard before. Thank you so much. We're so happy to see you. Elizabeth Taylor, The Grit and Glamour of an Icon, is out tomorrow. Thank you.
Hey, thanks for watching. Don't miss the Today Show every weekday at 11 a.m. Eastern, 8 Pacific on our streaming channel, Today All Day. To watch, head to today.com/allday or click the link right here.